Hi guys, today we're going to be continuing on with our garden bed cleanup. I'm going to be focusing primarily on the flower bed by the vegetable garden. I want to get that weeded, edge the grass line, and then lay a fresh strip of that plastic edging down to keep the grass from trying to encroach into that flower bed. But before we do that, I did start another batch of seeds earlier today. I planted Halafuegos and Armageddon peppers, some celery, some tango celery, and then I was given a mystery pack of pepper seeds when I ordered the Halafuegos. So I planted those up as well and thought, let's just see what we get. So the seed starting process that I did today is pretty much the same as the last few videos that I've done. I used a 24 cell count tray, filled it with the Espoma seed starting mix because I'm having really good luck with that mix. It is very nice and light and lofty. I didn't have to pre-moisten it because it is already got a lot of moisture in it. But if you do feel that it is a little dry and it's not holding its shape, like if you can grab it and hold it and squeeze it into a ball and it retains its shape, but it's not dripping with water, that's the perfect moisture. I didn't have to do that because, again, you know, it was just the perfect consistency. So for the Halafuegos, the Armageddons, and the mystery pack of seeds, I planted 2 seeds per cell in rows of 6, 1/4 of an inch deep, covered them with soil, and then sprinkled them with vermiculite. With the celery seeds, those need light to germinate. So I sprinkled about 4 or 5 seeds per cell directly on top of the soil. I didn't cover it up with any additional soil. I just kind of pressed it in. And then I covered the entire tray with vermiculite, making sure just to put a very, very light layer over the row with the celery seeds because I do want to make sure that light hits those seeds. And then I watered everything in, put a humidity dome on top of it, and then I put them under the grow lights on a heat mat because the peppers and the celery do require a little bit more heat to germinate. Celery seeds will germinate at like room temperature, but the pepper, the Armageddons and the Halafuegos need about 75 to 80 degrees in order to start germination. Once all the seeds germinate and break through the soil, I'll remove the humidity dome and take them off the heat mat. So my morning was spent planting seeds and it was quite satisfying. Now let's go tackle the garden bed. Okay, so this is the bed that we're going to be working in today, and I am going to start just by weeding and getting rid of all of these weeds. Then I'm going to come in and re-edge the grass line from the white pillar all the way over to the end right before the little Z formation. I will re-edge and get a nice straight line. And then I'm going to put in some plastic edging, and I've got, hang on one second. Chewy, you wait here. So I've got 2 strips of the plastic edging. I put them out earlier this morning so they could be hit by the sun and just kind of become a little bit more pliable. I staked them down with these little plastic stakes just so they could kind of straighten out because I did have them rolled up. So they've been out in the sun for a few hours and they should be ready to go. I do want to show you guys too, our bulbs are out. Look how pretty they are. I really, really like the white ones. Our alliums are coming up. And these are the weeds that we're going to be tackling. And they're pretty easy to get rid of. Got some buttonweed over here. And we've got little pieces of grass growing in too. And that's basically just because after they put all the dirt back and reseeded it, we had a lot of rain and the rain just kind of washed the seed in here. So I knew we were going to have some grass to kind of get rid of. But it's not a long, big bed. Shouldn't take too long. It is later in the afternoon, but I may try and finish this whole entire bed all the way to the back of the fence. So instead of just stopping here, I may just continue on all the way over to this back fence line here because there's not too much to do on this back area. Just pull a few weeds, get rid of some of the grass that's grown into the rock at the bottom of the swale, and just kind of just pull a few big weeds. But I'm not going to put any plastic edging in on this side because I don't really want to restrict any water flow. I kind of just want to let the swale do its thing and let the water flow freely. And as far as tools go for today, I've got a kneeling pad, my gloves, my Felcos, a weeder, my little hand trowel, a mallet to use to pound these plastic stakes in when we do the edging, and our little grass edger here. All right, guys, let's get to it. All right, guys, we got it all done. We got it weeded, edged, and we got the plastic edging in as well. I totally forgot just how deep rooted this grass can get in just one season. And it was just a little spotty patch of grass all the way over here, but it took a lot of my energy to try and get all the roots out. Thank goodness Mo came out towards the end and helped me, because whew, that grass was just really rooted in there. But teamwork, got it all done, and it looks good. Now, I did have to sacrifice a few bulbs just because they were so close to the edge, so that's okay. We'll put some more in the fall. And I got right up to the Z right here. You can see right over here where this is where the edging, I stopped the edging right here. And I didn't get to, oh, forgot a spike. I didn't make it all the way down to the end of the fence here. I didn't get to do this portion just because, you know, that grass just, oof, that was a struggle. So I'll do this another time. It shouldn't take too long. I also came in along the back side of the retaining wall and raked up all the leaves and did a little weeding behind the fence over here and just kind of cleaned it all up and made it look all nice. and I'm really glad that I was able to get this done today. There's just one more thing I can cross off my checklist, and I think now we can move on to the front flower beds before we tackle the arborvitae hedge. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.